SBR Augustina is a 16-ish year old mare, stands about 16 hands, walk trots, and canters. This mare does need work on the canter as it makes her a little nervous starting. We were surprised that she even did canter because when we first got her, the worker for the buyer that we bought her from did not think this was a saddlebred. He thought it was a standard bred. I looked and did not see any tattoos, so I decided that when they're very thin, like she was when we got her, that it's hard to tell some of the breeds apart. The fact that she's bay may have kind of tricked him up. She's not super high-headed. I did not see tattoos of any sort or freeze brand, so we brought her home. Once we got on her and rode her, we could tell that she was definitely a saddlebred type mare, and someone had taught her to canter. She does get nervous with that. She's really happy walking and trotting and fairly relaxed. She needs to be ridden. She's a horse that I think would benefit from riding her calm and easy and more, and let her get more comfortable. She's looks at things a little bit, nothing bad. She just is what I call still a little bit in blinker shock. You notice Aaron turned her away from the rail. That's a lot of these horses that have been on the road, turn them to the rail kind of upsets them because they're used to having that carriage on the back and it doesn't turn that sharp. So a lot of times she'll reverse them away from the rail. This mare has had her teeth done, has had her shots, her feet have been done, she's been wormed, she's had the works. She is due to have her feet done, I think, this next time. And she's just a pleasant mare. She would probably make a nice trail horse as she's round bodied now that she's picked up weight. She's easy to catch. She lives with them in the mare field. They have hay 24/7 and they get grain twice a day, so she did put on weight nicely. Aaron's going to ask her to canter, and she needs a little work on the start. You're going to see that right there, mare was, and then she's going to take the wrong lead, so Aaron kind of held her into it, and then she switched. And that's kind of a move of a horse that's was starting to learn her leads pretty good, but maybe her training stopped and then she went on the road at that point, and they kind of have a arrested development, as you will. The mare does get a little nervous with her canter starts. Once she canters, she's pretty good. So I think she might make a nice lesson horse, but I think you're going to need for her to canter some time. I do believe she'd probably be really good on the trails, as she was on the road at some point. Aaron worked this mare a little longer than I wanted to video, so we kind of shut the camera off and then picked it back up. You can see that she canters here. She did a pretty good canter start this way. The mare's a little crooked, which most of them are. If you're interested in this mare, please contact Saddlebred Rescue.